or having a coach is extremely important to your future movement. And then my health focus, that talks about being a product of the product. What are you practicing what you are offering to other people? What's your health look like? Gary Young thought it was extremely important that as leaders and as young living coaches and just being a distributor, we need to be a product of the product, and we need to be healthy. Our health needs to be, if you're not healthy right now, you need to be on a path toward health. Yes, it's very important, because as you step forward into a leadership role or step forward into building a business, people will look to you. What is your health like? Do they want to be like you? You want them to be like you. You want them to follow you. You want them to buy your products and buy the products that are working for you. So your health focus needs to be on point. And if you're not there right now, then just keep moving forward. That's the most important thing. Cristina and I are on a master cleanse right now, and it's to move our health forward. It's not easy, but we are loving it. And I shouldn't say it's not easy. We are truly walking into this with grace and ease.
It is easy.
It is easy. It's so much easier than we thought.
Sandy, my cheeks are glowing.
I know they are. I know. Both of us have a glow to us right now that is brought on by us cleansing out the crap, you know, because we haven't all been good every day, every hour. We all are human beings. And we make choices every day. So we want those choices, though, to be in line with young living goals and our own health goals. For us to move our health forward is extremely important. Okay, let's see where I'm at in the overview. Talked about being coachable. Okay, next, now sharing. We started the share part of this. I think last week we started. Mm-hmm. And that is where you start educating the people that you've enrolled, or start educating people you want to enroll, which means you need to start creating relationships, which means you need to know how to form in communication, which is talking. And again, that was a pretty long segment on how to form. So be ready to learn how to communicate and to create relationships. And to do that, you need to know and be asking the right questions so that you get to know the person that you're wanting to be on your team. So you want to know what their family is like. You want to know what their occupation is. You want to know what their recreational fun things are to do. And then you just need to know more about them. M is for more. So then we talked about how to do a workshop. That was pretty cool last week. Dana did a great job on how to do a workshop. And that includes, let me go to that page real quick. That includes to make a description of your workshop or your class, in how to invite people, how to follow through, how to get a script. And by the way, if you have inferior complexes about a script, Now What is a great script book. It's out there in LSP. It's full of scripts. If you are wanting to have a class and you're intimidated by putting on a class, Now What is a great book on that.
It has like scripts on thieves, scripts on Ningxia, scripts on digestion. She said there's just a lot of scripts in there.
Under $10. You can read it right out of the book because it's written as a script. So if you are intimidated by putting on a class of any kind, there's just all kinds of great classes in here. It's called Now What ? And it's in Life Science Publishing for less than $10. I think it's $9.95. Okay, and so then you need to know, then you're going to start using your form information on how to form and create relationships. So then you need to teach what you know And we're going to talk more about that tonight. You don't need to know a lot, folks. In fact, the less you know, the easier it's going to be to duplicate you, because that's what another part of this is not only do you want to enroll people and put them on essential rewards, but you want to be able to teach leaders and duplicate what you're doing. So duplication is a huge part of this. And then we're going to talk about this tonight, a strong close. How do you make a strong close? And we also talked about edification, about how important it is to edify your leaders and that are in the room with you. Edifying people is extremely important so that you have credibility and they have credibility. It's just, if you haven't listened to that part of our segment, that's a great place to start too. So I'm going to turn it over right now to Cristina, who's going to tell us a little bit about a strong close. Cristina, have at it.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you so much. I do want to just touch a little bit more on the why, if you don't mind.
No, that's great.
I had listened to somebody in the last couple of days. Dana actually had mentioned this guy. His name is Dean Grazioli, and he talks about 7 levels deep of really trying to figure out what your why is. And I know that in our personal development with Bob Proctor, we are to take a lot of time in discovering what it is that really kind of excites us. What is it that makes us want to jump out of bed in the morning? And so sometimes you've got to find that why. And the 7 levels deep. So I want to become a Royal Crown Diamond. That is something that I am, a Royal Crown Diamond. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a Royal Crown Diamond. That is something that is a goal for me. But once you identify what it is that you're wanting, or that you desire, or that you have passion about, ask yourself, why do you want to become a Royal Crown Diamond? Well, so that I can change lives, is my answer. So then you ask yourself, why do you want to change lives? See, you're digging deeper and you're getting deeper until you get to the emotional trigger that is the real reason that you want to do this business in the first place. You know, I was talking to somebody today and I was saying, I know that you want to make money, but why do you want to make money? And then we just dig deeper. So why do I want to change lives? I want to provide opportunity, health, expansion, understanding, and awareness to more people. I want the 95% who aren't really thinking to start realizing that there is more to life than just existing here. Why do I want to offer that to people? Because I struggled. And I knew that I wanted something better. And I feel like if I can help others to avoid crawling out of a deep pit, that's what I want to do. I want to give them the opportunity to become greater assets on our planet and for humanity. Okay, so how can you end a conversation? And this is basically, you know, we didn't cover this last week. So this is basically the end of last week's, like, okay, we're sharing the oils. And this is where I think people have a big fear, a big, what we call terror barrier. They want to share the oils. They want to share how much they love the oils with other people. Their enthusiasm about the oils, but they will not ask them if they're ready to get their kit. For some reason, there's some kind of little guy in your head that says, don't ask them that. No, if you ask them that, they might say no. Step back. Oh, you almost had them. But what you have to do is you have to break through that terror barrier and just ask the question. Are you ready to get started? Do you want to take this journey with me? When do you want to get your kit? It's as easy as that, but we are so afraid. And that fear is false evidence appearing real, right? False evidence. There's no evidence that this is actually going to happen. Now, what if they said, no, not right now? Well, that's just the facts. No, not right now. Maybe later. And, you know, I'm not a hard sell gal, but I will tell you that most people are so excited about the oils by the time you get ready. All they want you to do is ask them if they want the kit. They want to know how they can get this. And if you don't tell them, the next person that they come up against in the grocery store, on a field trip, anywhere, and the person says, hey, do you know about Young Living? And she says, oh yeah, I really want that kit. She says, I can get it for you. I can sign you up. And how many people have I talked to that said, you know, I've been talking to people over and over again about the oils, and then the next thing I know, they signed up under somebody else. Well, did you ask them for the sale? Just do it. And remember, your business is not going to move forward unless you have new people join. I want to tell you that there are a lot of up-and-coming leaders in my organization, I don't know about Sandy's, that are actually getting in on the Go for Gold with Martha. I think her name is Crackerjack or something like that. Maybe Crackerjack. No. Go for Gold. She is working in conjunction with Get Oiling, I believe. And I think somebody texted it in the chat box if you want to know her name. Oh, maybe not, but maybe they will. Maybe, yeah, I see Lee typing her little fingers to the bone. But anyway, I had listened to a video of hers yesterday, and she was talking about the most exciting book that she had read, or the book that did the most for catapulting her in her business. And I was like sitting there with bated breath, because for those of us who do personal development, we have books stacked everywhere. I mean, I'm here to tell you, we are avid readers. We will read anything you tell us to read. And this is because this is how Bob teaches us. Read, learn, you know, gain knowledge. And so I'm waiting for bated breath. And she said, 10X by Grant Cardone. And I said, oh my gosh, I've got that book and I listened to it a couple of years ago. I need to take that out and look at it. Well, I was out grounding, like doing planting turnips and I was planting more okra yesterday and then weeding like crazy, like a crazy woman, because I'm on this cleanse and I have all this energy, right? And I started listening to it. I'll tell you what, he will convince you, you need to ask for the sale. And he will tell you straight up, your business will not move forward unless you have people joining. Getting people joining is the only way that you're ever going to have customer service. So this is really important. So while in this checkout line at the store, or meeting a friend, or talking to a coworker, use some of the forming. Ask them about their family. Ask them if they have kids, what their ages are. Ask them about their occupation. What do they do for a living if you don't already know? Ask them about their recreation. What do they do with their family for recreation? Are they campers? Do they have an RV? I have an RV. I have a fifth wheel. Do they wish that they had a camper, Lee? Do they want to have a C-type? Because she just came back from a vacation in, was it Montana? Yeah, she just came back from a vacation in Montana with her family, and she had rented a C-type, and she's absolutely in love with it. So I know that about her because we share, we build a relationship together. And then the M in form is your message. You know, what is it that you're wanting to share with her? She's sharing with you about her family, her occupation, her recreation. Now tell her what you do. and learn to do that in a very short, succinct story. And this is one of the things that we're going through right now in our RISE training. If you want additional training in conjunction with what you're getting on Thursday nights, go to Cristina Campbell on Facebook _YL RISE. Go to your Young Living virtual office, go under member resources, go to member resources and download the PDF on the RISE booklet. It looks just like this. And be a part of our RISE, because we're teaching these same principles in a similar format where we go on live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and teach you what to do. One of the things that we're teaching you what to do is teaching your top 3. So many people have come to me over the years, and many of you know I've been in Young Living for 21 years, and it has given me a life beyond what I ever could have dreamed of. But one of the things that people say to me is, oh my gosh, Cristina, you know so much about the oils. I could never do what you do. And it kind of makes me feel bad because, you know, how can you help not learn being with Young Living so long, and the fact that I went to school for 3 years to become a nationally registered certified master aromatherapist. I also have a bachelor's degree in holistic nutrition. So that kind of ends up being intimidating. People say, you know way more than I'll ever know. So what I teach people is, you know what? I started just like you. I am no different than you. I didn't know anything about the oils when I came in. I started with a kit with 7 oils. And what I did was, back in the day, we had the Essential Oils Desk Reference, but it was called the PDR, the People's Desk Reference. And of course, the FDA made us change the name because PDR is like the Physician's Desk Reference, but really we weren't saying that. But anyway, that's another story. And I would read from the PDR or the EODR, the Essential Oils Desk Reference, about that oil. I would invite people to my home. I called it an oil awareness session. I don't know where I pulled that out of my hat, but I called it an oil awareness session. And one thing I learned right out the chute is that you never judge who you think should or shouldn't be invited to your class. I worked with predominantly men. 90% of the men at United States Transportation Command, where I worked here at Scott Air Force Base, 90% of the people were men. And so I invited everyone. I didn't care if they were, you know, macho man, Air Force, retired Air Force pilot, you know, but we all trained together. And because I trained war planning all over the world for many, many years. And so I just invited everybody. And, you know, oil awareness session, many of those guys thought I was selling AMSOIL. And maybe you don't know what AMSOIL is, but it's a synthetic oil that you put in your cars because, like I said, these were macho men. So I invited them and they came, and some of them were really shocked. Oh, this is like woo-woo stuff. No, this stuff really works. And I would actually pass the Essential Oils Desk Reference around and pass a basket of a few oils around. Each one would take an oil, and I would ask them to read from the book. It was like we had a class, but we were all giving each other a class because I knew nothing. And that was the beginning of me building a business. So my recommendation or suggestion to you is start where you are and learn 3 oils. 3 oils. If you want to go a little further, learn 3 supplements. My favorite supplements are multigreens. I will tell you that all day long. It gives me energy like nobody's business. Sulfurzyme. I love sulfurzyme for any aches or pains. And my third would probably be the new vitamin D, which is actually a vitamin. So let me do another supplement. My third supplement would probably be BLM, because BLM actually rebuilt the cartilage in my knee where I had the meniscus removed in 1988. Now, it took years to do that. But remember, I've been in Young Living for 21 years. And I take this stuff all the time. I think my fourth supplement would be Ningxia Red. I'd have to say Ningxia Red. And then 3 vitamins, the new D3, I absolutely love it. We all need to be on D3. I would not be without my Super B. And during this pandemic time, you cannot be without Super C. So those are your 3 vitamins right there, 3 vitamins. 3 top home cleaning products. Well, Thieves Cleaner is number 1. Talk about Thieves Cleaner. And then you can talk about how you can use Thieves Cleaner for cleaning the grill on your husband's truck. I mean, he cleaning his grill on his truck, not me. Cleaning every surface in your home. And oh, by the way, it takes mold off the side of your shed. I mean, find out what these products do. They're incredible. 3 top personal care products. Mine are, I love my deodorant. And I use Mountain Mint. Mountain Mint. I love it. And they almost discontinued it, but I bought 10 of them, and I think they said, there's somebody out there that really wants this stuff to stay. So I bought 10 of them and put them in my bathroom because I didn't want to run out. And they kept it. They didn't take it off the stock. So that my deodorant is number 1. I have been using Young Living shampoo for 17 years. 17 years. Probably 18 now, because I said that a year ago. 18 years, because that's about the time that they came out with shampoo. I love their shampoo, and I love their toothpaste, and I love their skincare, and I love. But find 3 things. Find 3 things. And if you have kiddos, find your top 3 kids products that you could not be without, their go-to every day for your kiddos, either for diffusing, maybe it's the owl diffuser, you love that for your kiddos, or whatever. Find those things. I don't have any kids at home, and I know we have over 600 products, guys. You cannot learn all of those products. And I will tell you one thing I don't do. I have never memorized the prices. That's not, so if you're teaching a class, have a product guide with you and make it easy like that. Just make it easy like that. So by just giving yourself the top 3 suggestions, you're going to find that this is a much easier way to replicate your business. Now, Sandy, we had talked about running a workshop, and we had talked about maybe teaching classes either around the kitchen table or on Zoom. And you had a great idea. And I wanted you to share this with us, because there's a gal on here, Julie, that I think this would be a great suggestion. So go ahead, Sandy.
Okay, let me close this up here real quick. Thanks, Cristina. Okay, so Young Living, out of the 650 products, one of the things that they have, which many people don't even know, is little samples that come in cute little sealed packets. And there's about 6 drops in each one of those packets, and you buy a box of 10. And I don't know what the price is, $7, I think, something like that. In any case, they have samples of lemon, peppermint, lemon, lavender, peppermint, thieves, frankincense.
No, they don't have frankincense.
They don't have frank? Okay. But anyway, what I would do if you were going to have a Zoom call with somebody, because it's so important to experience the oils, and you can't experience them via Zoom. So what I would do is, you need to plan ahead for this. Purchase some of the samples from Young Living. A box of lavender, a box of lemon, and a box of peppermint to start off. And if you want a box of thieves, that's fine too. But you can actually mail these little samples with a little letter or card, and you can mail them for letter rate, because there's no bulk to them. They're very flat, and there's no bulk to them. So you can put those in an envelope along with a letter inviting them to a Zoom call. Yes, there they are right there. They're very flat. There's 6 drops in each one. And that way, they'll have them when you have your Zoom. Mail them ahead of time, about a week ahead of time, so that they get the little letter with your samples in them prior to your Zoom call. And then you can share oils via Zoom. You can, and then talk about and you don't need to talk about any more oils other than that. Talk about lemon, which is amazing, peppermint, which is amazing, and lavender. All 3 of those oils are so versatile and have so many uses. You can spend a whole half an hour talking about 3 oils. I have to tell you, Zoom does not, there is a free version of Zoom out there. You do not have to pay for Zoom. Now, the free version is only 40 minutes. It's a great way to learn how to do a Zoom call because it's very effective in communicating with others. It's during this time when you're not supposed to have large groups. It's a great way to communicate and share. So I love the idea of just purchasing some samples, throwing them in an envelope, mail them prior to your Zoom, and then you can share.
Yeah, so those samples are peppermint, thieves, lavender, lemon, and peace and calming.
Peace and calming, that was the 5th one.
And
okay.
They are $10. They're 5 PV, but they're $10. So they're lesser PV because of the packaging. And you get 10 in each package. So you would get 10 peppermint if you ordered peppermint. And basically, those are the basic oils. So I would get at least 3 or 4.
Yep.
To start with. Okay, thank you, Sandy, for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so actually, Sandy, you're gonna continue on by explaining how to sign up members. And it's funny because Melanie is in the process right now of signing up her mom. And for some reason, the website isn't taking her enroller ID. So I said I'd get with her maybe afterwards.
Cristina, I've heard of this. I've heard of this happening. You're going to have to call Young Living real quickly and get it straightened out. They'll do it for you really quickly, but I've heard of this happening.
Is it because we're redoing our websites?
I don't know, but I know of 2 people it happened to. And they called.
Could she do it on live chat?
Yes, I believe so. I think she can do it on live chat. I'm not sure how late Young Living's open right now because of COVID. How late are they open? Do you know?
9 p.m. Mountain.
Oh, okay. Oh, heck.
Yeah, they're on Mountain, so it goes a little later.
So that would be 8 o'clock our time then. Okay.
That
So
would
let's
be 10 o'clock our time. So she has until 10 o'clock, and we're not going to be that long.
Oh, okay. You're right. Okay.
Yep. Okay, go ahead, Sandy.
All right. So signing up members is like the one thing that you're going to be paid for heavily to sign up a member. Remember, there's things that you're going to be paid on. One of them is signing up members. Another one is putting them on essential rewards. Those are 2 big things that you need to focus on when it comes to creating your business and creating a team. So we're going to get into this now. It can be incredibly easy and it's replicatable. We can do this in a simple way, and your team members can do this with simplicity also. I'm reluctant to hear what just happened with that member number, but it's not happening to everybody. For some reason, it is happening though out there, and you need to call Young Living right away. If you're in a business, you need to know what your member number is. You need to really have it on all the material that you put out there. You need to memorize it. It is one of the most important things that you have as a member is your member number. And we also have a really nice link in our virtual office that you can send to people. That's totally you can copy that link and just send it on Messenger or text it to them, and that link will take them directly to your member number. So look for that. It's called a business builder link or something like that.
Link builder, and I can tell them exactly where it is. if you've never used a link builder to send in a PM or in a text message or in an email to somebody, you can go to your virtual office, go to member resources. When you click on member resources on the left-hand side of that screen, it's going to bring a drop down of a list of many things. The bottom thing is called Link Builder. Click on Link Builder. It takes you directly to a custom link that's been created for you with your member number embedded in it. Copy that and keep it somewhere where you can copy and paste that, you know, forever. And when people go into that link, it will take them to member sign up on the Young Living page, and it will automatically populate the sponsor and enrollers number of yours. You will be. So if you are strategically placing, which we're not talking about right now, but if you are advanced enough to know about strategic placing, you'll move that person within the next 5 days. You will always be the enroller. The enroller makes the bonus money. So you'll always be the enroller, but you may want to move them in your organization because you only need 6 people on your first level. 6 people on your first level. Okay, Sandy.
Okay, so yeah, that link builder is amazing and you should use it. So then you're gonna, when you enroll this person, you're gonna also want to, you're gonna walk them through the sign up, and then you're gonna, maybe you should absolutely have a little relationship with who's ever enrolling at this point, but you want to talk about our wellness program. It's totally something that you don't want them to miss it, because it's so great. They can earn essential reward points on their membership. It didn't used to be that way. So when you're ordering 165 or you're ordering 100 PV premium starter kit, they're going to earn 10% on that kit if they enroll for essential rewards when they enroll as a member. So remember that, and you're going to earn $15 extra too. So you earn $50 on a premium starter kit enrollment, but you earn $15 extra when you enroll them on essential rewards at the same time. I don't know if anybody knew that, but that's a really cool thing that Young Living put out there.
And
So
that doesn't get in your paycheck for 2 months after. They need to stay on essential rewards for 2 months. And in that 3rd month, that comes in your paycheck, that additional $15. So that really is another great bonus. Thank you for sharing that, Sandy.
Yes. So it's another reason that you want them to, because essential rewards is the meat and potatoes of your business. You don't want just somebody that's going to order a premium starter kit and then they don't order another thing after that. It does nothing for your business other than pay you $50. You would like to see and educate them on why it's so important to be part of the wellness community of Young Living. And then receive your wellness box every month. And that wellness box can be customized to whatever you want every month at the price points that you want. So there is nothing to lose from this. And they can stop at any time they want to, but that you don't need to tell them that up front. But the bottom line is they are not committed at any point to Young Living. Young Living has made this so easy for everybody out there. There's companies out there that it's so hard to get themselves set up on their monthly, and once they get set up, you can't get off of it, you know? That's not Young Living. Young Living is ethical. We are an ethical company, and you want to educate them on why they want to be part of the wellness community of Young Living.
And that's one of the reasons, Sandy, that I do tell them right up front that they can stop their ER anytime. But
yes.
And we're going to talk more about essential rewards in the next slide. So, yeah.
So then, and customizing your box is also really important. There's a lot of companies out there you can't customize month after month. They're just going to send you what they want. That not with Young Living. We order what we want, not what they're going to send us. So when you're on essential rewards, you can earn free products and points toward products of your choosing. We all love being in that 25% category, but it only takes 3 months to get on the 20% category. The first 3 months you're at 10%. After that, you're on 20%. So the Essential Rewards program is really key to your business so that it stabilizes your sales every month. It's also very flexible. And this is the plan for those who really want to get serious about moving their health forward, creating a lifestyle that's improving their home cleaning and personal care products, their family's health. It includes pet needs, makeup, and replenishing used supplies. So there's a lot of reasons to be on Essential Rewards. And I'm going to turn it over to
Okay, I do want to talk a little bit about different ways that you can sign up members. First of all, I have a form that I use, and I gather their information, their name, their address, their email, their social in some cases, if they think that they're going to do this as a business sometime down the road. I get a password, a 4-digit PIN from them, and I think that's it. And so I have them fill out this form. And then when I send them their welcome packet, I send that form back to them if I'm the one that's going to go ahead and sign them up. Now, I will tell you that I have had a much better rate of signups when I walk them through signing up and I do it with them, or I sign them up, as opposed to giving them my link through Link Builder. Many people have said to me, yeah, I'm going to get that kit. And then the next thing I know, they're ghosts. I don't hear from them anymore. Instead of doing a good close and saying, let's go ahead and get your kit. Give me your information and I'm going to sign you up as soon as, we stop this conversation, as soon as I get home, as soon as we sit down to the computer, whatever the case may be. But that form is available to my people in Diamond Miners, but I'm also going to put it, where would be another good place to put that form, Sandy?
How you want to go as far as Heartland area events?
Yeah, I'll put it out on Heartland area events. I'll put it out on Diamond Miners, and we'll put it out on Rise as well.
Yes.
So everybody will have access to it. And if you are not on any of those things and you would like to have a sign up form, just text me, tell me, and I will drop it in a PM box or an email to you. So yeah, we want you to take the easy route. That's the easy route for signing up members. Okay,
and celebrate when you sign up a member. Man, oh man, it's such a great day when they have signed up as a member. They have just been they don't have a clue how they've been blessed when they've signed up to be a Young Living member.
So Sandy, what do we do when they sign up?
I like to send a welcome letter and some goodies to them, because everybody loves getting a little mail moment out there. And sending them a welcome letter is a nice way to welcome them, first of all. And the welcome letter should contain information about Essential Rewards. It should contain information if you've got for sure it should contain information if you're on Christina's team about her Diamond Miners site, Facebook, and about if they want to know more about classes that are out there. So love on them when you first sign up a member. It is like I remember the day I signed up. I had no idea what a blessing it was going to be the day I signed up, but it has been one of the biggest blessings of my life, the day I signed up. And you need to think about the day you signed up and what's happened since then.
Then continue to support them, because we tell you from the very get-go that this is a relationship business. We connected with you because we loved you. We connected with you because we wanted to, like my why, we wanted to expand your life. We wanted you to have a healthier lifestyle. So I'm going to stay connected with you. I want to hold your hand and walk you through. I know so many people have said, there's only so many oils that I can use. And I really don't want to go on Essential Rewards because I've got all the oils that I need. Young Living is a lifestyle. And the only way that they're going to find out if it's a lifestyle or what that lifestyle means is by you sharing other things that you use, like the 3 personal care products, or maybe they wear makeup and you want to guide them and direct them into a healthier makeup. There's just so many things. And so support them and check in as needed. Another way that I connect with people is through texting. I text trainings through Project Broadcast. I use Project Broadcast in my business, and I check in with people. Hey, how are you doing? Would you like to learn more? Do you want? And then I'll give them a list of things that they can learn. I know Sandy uses Project Broadcast as well, and I think that this is an opportunity for us to stay connected. In the beginning, when you only have a few people in your organization, connect just, from your own phone texting. You don't need a text program like Project Broadcast. Just say, hey, I was thinking about you today. How are you doing with your new kit? Do you want to get on a Zoom call, just me and you, and we'll go through each oil in your kit. This is kind of a walkthrough. I don't know what some people call it. I don't know what they call it. They call it a walkthrough with their kit. And you can, just like you would be at the kitchen table, you can do that on a Zoom call or on a Facebook chat, a live Facebook chat, and just go through the oils with them and teach them and answer any questions that they might have. The last thing that we're going to cover tonight, and then we're going to go to a close, is the fine points of essential rewards. Again, essential rewards has to do with teaching your people how to establish a lifestyle. There is nothing in my home that I use that I can't get from Young Living. In other words, did that make sense? In other words, if I can buy it from Young Living, that's where I get it from. That includes my spaghetti, my granola, my flour, my einkorn flour, and I'm not sensitive to einkorn. Now, I can't use regular wheat flour, but I can use the einkorn. I use the einkorn flour, my Ningxia Red juice, my supplements, my vitamins, my personal care, my makeup. When I had dogs, my pet care items were in there. Anything. If you come into my house, and for those of you who have been in my house, you can attest to this. They go, wow, you really do use Young Living for everything. I mean, I share my vitality drops with people. These are the electrolytes that you can add to your water that are flavored, and they are so delicious. And they'll go, oh, this is delicious. I'll share my Ningxia Red with them. I share. And they say, so you have oils in every room. Yes, I do, because I use oils in every room. And my husband just happened to take inventory the other day and check how many diffusers we had. I don't know if I should be ashamed to tell you or because you're going to think I'm nuts, but I think he counted 13. I have 13.
You won the prize, Christina.
But remember, I've been in Young Living for 21 years, and so that's not a diffuser a year. And I have had diffusers for so many years, and they still work, that when my kids need a new diffuser, I just give them the old ones. So I've given them away too. So I've had more than 13 in my lifetime. The most crucial time of a member's time with Young Living are the first 3 months. This is something I really want you to imprint on your mind. Don't be like the store that they buy something from and they never learn about anything after that. If they feel supported, that you are there to walk this walk with them and talk this talk with them, they're going to trust you. And they will stay on essential rewards like you are, because they're going to say, well, if Cristina likes the granola, maybe I ought to try the granola. And if Cristina loves the hair oil, maybe I should try the hair oil. And that's how they learn. I mean, people want to know what you use and why. And when you're sharing on social media, they don't want to know what you're selling. They want to know who you are and why you're selling, you're sharing your products with them. It's all about relationships with you and them. It's not about the product. They don't buy the product. In fact, I think it was in our Rise book, it had a really great a great quote that said, I'm finding it, hold on. Oh, where is it? Oh gosh, I saw it. Well, it said something to the effect, and I don't know why I can't find it now, that they don't buy your product, they buy you. They buy who you are. I just wanted to read it, and now I can't find it. So that's the whole point, though. They want to buy who you are. They trust you. So,
And do you want me to read it?
Oh,
People
you
people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And what you do simply proves what you believe.
what page is that on? Oh, I see it now.
The very beginning.
Yeah, page 8. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And what you do simply proves what you believe. And if you can't tell that Sandy and I, thank you, Lee, and anyone else who has been using Young Living for a while, if you don't believe that we love what we do and love this product, then you're missing something, because you can't find, you probably could find more passionate people in Young Living, but this is what it's all about. It's about this passion. So Essential Rewards is not just an auto-ship program, it's a lifestyle. It's getting them to get rid of the stuff that's not good for them and replace it with what's really good for them. So in my welcome packets that I send every single new member in my organization every single month, I put in what you call a transfer buying sheet. And that transfer buying sheet, on the front sheet, it's a tear off, and it what it does is it has a carbon underneath it. So you go through that transfer buying sheet and you tick everything that you use in your home. If you use window cleaner or glass cleaner, or you use a general purpose cleaner, if you use toothpaste, if you use deodorant, if you use mouthwash, and it'll give you all these lists of things that you use in your home. When you tear that sheet back, or you just take that top copy off, it shows you the equivalent of all the Young Living products. This transfer buying sheet is powerful if the people that are receiving it actually sit down and use it, because they're going to see that they can transfer the dollars that they're spending on things that are not going to give them health onto things that are going to be give them health. And why would you buy from another store when you can buy from your own store? As a wholesale buyer, you own your own store. It's like me owning a Bath and Body Shop, and I have all my stuff handcrafted, and I walk across the street to Walmart to buy my bath gel. You know, why would I do that? I know that my stuff is good. I should be buying from my store. And I want you to think in those terms. Members on Essential Rewards also have the ability to earn rewards for being on Essential Rewards, and they get them in consecutive months. In 3 months, they get a gift. In 6 months, they get a gift. 9 months and 12 months. Plus, you get an exclusive blend, which I have now called my Royal Crown Diamond blend. It's called Loyalty, and it has rose oil in it. And one of the things that I learned in personal development is when you are visualizing what it is that you're creating. So I am happy and grateful now that I'm in Royal Crown Diamond. Add an essential oil to that vision, to that hologram, to that goal that you have, and imprint that essential oil in the conscious mind on that conscious visualization, and that will help push it into your subconscious where we actually do the true creating. It is so powerful. If you're doing personal development and you're not doing your oils in conjunction with personal development, you're missing an element that's going to catapult you to that level that you're reaching for, that you're stretching for. So being on Essential Rewards will give you an opportunity to bring in some of these signature oils, some of these products that are going to give you so much help. And you know what? All I want in these last 30 years of my life, let's see, I'm 67, so I've got at least 33 years more. I want health. I want really, really optimum, over the top, 10x health. So come with me on this journey by going on Essential Rewards and teaching your people about Essential Rewards as well. We're going to stop the recording right now. Sandy, we're going to stay on for any questions, but we want to say good night to the people who were with us tonight on this recording. Stop the recording.